Alright, so today I've got a Score 1992 Baseball Series 2 box, which has the Mantle, Musial, and Yastrzemski signatures, possibly, and also one card that has all three. They're called the franchise. I never had Score when I was a kid, really. I mostly did Tops and Upper Deck. Score and Donruss Fleer were just ones that I bought secondhand from card stores, specific players, but I haven't really opened up a Score pack until I did Select, which is similar, I guess. Same company, but I did do some Select cards in the 90s. Anyway, I'm going through and trying to find old Chase signature cards from old packs from 30 years ago and more, from when I was a kid, and to see if I can find these, because these are seriously a needle in a haystack. There was 500 of them that were signed by all three, and there were probably 4 million cards out there or something. So there's 2,000 that were signed by each one individually, separately, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and then there was one that was all three, and there was only 500. And they're all signed and numbered. So let's give it a shot, see what we can come up with. If I find one, I will freak out. But other than that, I don't know really what I'm looking for. Nothing in particular. None of this stuff's really worth anything, so I'll pull out the guys I know, but Ozzy, Ramon Garcia, Cal Aldred, Kenny Lofton. This pack's open really well, though. I like that. They're what they call the garbage bag packs. Gary Sheffield. I don't think a single one of these, 3 big heads, is probably worth almost anything. Just those inserts, so that's what we're looking for. Nixon, John Franco, Jim Hunter. Oh, no hit club. Highlight. There may be a Chipper Jones in here. Chipper Jones rookie, which that's probably the most valuable just regular card in here. Or no, actually no, that was 91. So. This is 92, so I don't know what's in here. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a Jeter or anything. Dream Team, Will Clark. Jim Thome, my hometown hero. I went to high school. That's the same high school as him. All right. 5th pack. Gary Templeton, Mike Mussina, Kyle Abbott, Chris Cron. Satchel Paige card. That's kind of cool. Pull that out. Another Dream Team. Tom Glavine doing hockey. Honus Wagner. Just pulling out the cool stuff. And the people I know. Martinez, Jim Abbott, Kyle Abbott, no hit club. Kirk Gibson, Coward Jr., Kenny Lofton. I would just wonder if anyone's ever sent any of these in for PSA in this set. Probably not. At this point, I think it's just mostly boxes of packs for fun. I mean, yeah, those are fun. Tony Gwynn, Howard Johnson, Will Clark, big heads. Dennis Martinez highlight. Fun in general. Just hey, here's some old cards that are from the junk wax era. Another satchel page. But you know, there's still Garkin. There's still those Barry Bonds, one extra. Those signed cards in here. So I mean, they're just out there sitting in boxes. Rare. I mean, they're relics basically because, well, at least Stan Musial and Mickey Mantle are both gone for a long time. So any signatures, any new signatures out there, you're not going to find new signatures anymore except for the ones that are in these packs. Brett Butler, big head, and a Manny Ramirez rookie. But you might have to go through 300 boxes to find one. You just never know. Frank Thomas Dream Team. Jim Abbott again. Kurt Schilling. Wonder if I can still use these special consumer offers. Probably not. I think Score Baseball has been around for 20 years. Darren Dalton. Kirby Puckett. Roger McDowell. Brett Saberhagen and Dennis Martinez. No hit club. Cliff Floyd. He was a big guy back then. I used to collect Cliff Floyd cards. We all thought he was going to do a lot. I don't think he really ever did a whole lot, but he was a top prospect back then. Oh, that one's split open slightly. Ty Cobb. Dream team of Rob Dibble. It was nice back then. You got a lot of cards per pack. These are 16 cards per pack. I mean, a lot of bang for your buck. Got Ty Cobb and Lou Gehrig. These days, you might get lucky to get 8 cards a pack, and some of the packs will cost you as much as a whole box used to cost. Alan Trammell, Brian Smith, Sean Dunston, Ivan Rodriguez. That might be a rookie of his. Jose Hernandez. Don August, John Orsluk, Glenn Allen Hill, and we got a Mitch Williams Dream Team. I don't know if the Dream Teams were split between series or if they're all in Series 1 and 2. Todd Van Poppel, that was another one of the top prospects back then. I think people were hoping that he and Canseco would go well together. Wilkins, Lenny Dykstra again. Royce Clayton. Phil Swift, Dave Bergman, Tony Phillips, another Frank Thomas Dream Team, really badly cut. Almost cut off his head. Move on. Mo. I like that these are pretty much all in the same direction, which is very nice. A lot of the ones back then, and I don't know if it's now or not, but they would just be all whichever direction. Jim Tomey right there in the back. Goose, Otis Nixon, Dream Team Wade Boggs. That's Wade Boggs, right? Yep. Oral Hershiser. We got Chuck Carr, rookie, Kevin Ward, and Cliff Brantley. Looks like they got rookies and other things on at the end on each one. And the inserts are like the fourth card, third or fourth card. Jose Canseco. Another one for Rob Dibble. Oral Hershiser. All these. Got Ty Cobb, Lou Gehrig again. All right, we get it. One good thing about these boxes, they are super cheap. Get them for like 20 bucks. So you just blow through them and not feel bad about it. And if you get a signature, I mean, the trio signature is worth like thousands, I think, if you get it graded. So, you know, worth the attempt. It's like playing the lottery. Some people spend 20 bucks on lottery tickets per month. Gerald Perry, Zane Smith, Dream Team. That's a nice dark card. I like that, Tony Gwynn. That's a really nice one. Kirby Puckett. Scott Ruffcorn, Aaron Seeley, and John Farrell. Aaron Seeley used to be a big deal, I think, as well. Again, back then. Might have been Seal. I think it's Seeley. Ah, there's another one. Speaking of, Mark Grace. Nice if I pulled a Nolan or a Sandberg from here. I'd enjoy that. I'm sure I have Nolan. That's a nice Glavine card. Cy Young Award. You got Brian Barber, Scott Ruffcorn, and Aaron Seeley again. Lots of Jim Tomeys in here. I mean, I'll take it. I'm surprised there's so many. Steve Sachs, Gary Carter. It's kind of stuck. There we go. Kelly Gruber. No bat. A little bit of a bat. Tim Raines. Joe Girardi. And some rookies. Another Cliff Floyd. I'm wondering, with those inserts, I mean, no one would ever know probably because whoever's pulled them, I mean, there's been so few that, there's a Frank Thomas, that they wouldn't remember, but I'm curious where those inserts would be in the pack. If they'd be on the end, if they'd be in the middle, like the third or fourth card, like the other ones have been. MVP Cal Ripken, and another Tom Glavine, and that Cliff Floyd. But that's the thing about ones that are that rare from back then. No one knows. Because they're so rare that, I mean, there's no way to even get a group of people who have pulled them together. to even know. Like most people who have bought one of these, or one of the ones that, let's say, like the Nolan signatures from the Upper Deck, Hank Aaron, etc. I mean, they're 2,500 out of millions, and if people have them, they probably bought them from a card shop or a card show. They almost 100% did not pull them themselves, and anybody who did pull them pulled it 30 years ago. So there's no way to know. Jack Morris, MVP, 91 World Series. Terry Pendleton, MVP. Chuck Knobloch. There's that group again. No hitters. James Kirk. Seems like I'm getting some repeats. A lot of repeats here. Barry Bonds again. A lot of repeats, and the Dreams teams have stopped coming, so I don't know what that means. Oh, never mind. There's a Mitch Williams. Craig Biggio. Smith, Ricky Henderson. And Todd Van Poppel and Calvin Jones. All right. Got a Will Clark Dream Team. Barry Bonds again. Lenny Dykstra again. No Nolans yet. And no Sandbergs. Now, they might be in Series 1. Come to think of it. So they might not even be in this one. But the Series 1 has someone else in it. Does not have these Mantle cards, or doesn't this trio. Tony Gwynn. All right. Down to my last 5 packs. I went fast. There might have only been 24 in here. Does it say? Does not say. I didn't count them. But I would imagine there might only be 24 because there are so many cards in each pack. So I guess that cuts down your odds. Because it's, you're counting per pack, really. The odds are per pack. Kirby Puckett again. Castillo. I think it's weird that it says win Musial, Mantle, and Yastrzemski autograph cards when they're inserted. So it should be find these cards. Another Thomas and another head cut off almost. But that's great. That's a great shot. That's Superman. Andy Vance like. Wade Boggs. But yeah, I should say find them, not win them. Because win them makes it sound like you have to do something to send in to win them or something. Which is very confusing. Griffey would be good too, but I don't know if he's in this one. All right, 2 packs left. 25 cents a pack. Oh, there we go. Ryan Sandberg, All-Star Team. Big head. I always liked that one. Mike Scosia, big head, and Barry Bonds, big head, and Ramon Martinez, big head. Jeez. That's a lot. Randy Johnson. Ozzie. Rick Sutcliffe, and Kurt Schilling. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Here we go. Doesn't look like it. Tony Phillips, Junior Ortiz, Gary LePerry, Kevin Mays, Rod Beck, Barry Larkin, big head, Reggie Sanders, Rod Brewer, and David Cohn, who is on the box right there. Well, it was a good try, and it was a fun box. And, you know, got a few nice cards. But fun to do, fun to dream about. Thanks for watching.